Hey, I'm Tim.
I'm Angie.
And welcome back to RV Life with TNA. And today,
we are going somewhere and we're taking you along. We're going over to the metal shop. We're going to do some silversmithing.
Yep, but first we got to get drinking water. You always got to stay hydrated. So come along with us and share in the fun times. Alright guys, we got to get water. Guess what we found? Come on, check this out. We found this magic box right here, right? You put your water container in, you add your shiny little coins. Bam! And it spits out water. It's like magic.
And it said thank you.
Alright guys, look, we got our water here. And the wife's happy. We don't have to dig holes in the ground anymore. We ain't got to go out searching for water. You got this magic box right here. You get your drinking water. Alright, so we're over.
Sure, okay.
Now we're over here at the gem club. And we're going to be doing some silversmithing today. So there's my rock box right there.
There's
Angie's. And that's what that is a tool bag right there. So they say a husband and wife that play together, stay together. So we're going to be playing with some silver today.
Mine's bigger than his, guys.
So stick around and we'll show you what we can. Okay, so here is a typical workstation here in the metal shop. And you got your flux, picks, your fire rocks. And here you got your pickle and your water. There's your torch. Here's your toolkit right here. And so here's the main tools that we use when we're doing this. We got your files, you got your tweezers. Here's all my stuff laid out, my solder, the pieces I need for my ring all laid out, ready to go. All right, now we can take a tour of the tools. You got a flat lapper for stones, you got a polisher, and we'll go to the back room here. You got a vise and some other machine. I don't know what all these things are because I'm still new to silversmithing, but you got some baby anvils to hammer on. You got a drill press back there, I think another grinder or polisher. And then we got our stamping area for the back of the silver, and we roll out solder and silver here. And now I'm shaping my band to the size of my finger, making sure that it's perfectly round so it'll fit properly.
He needs to get medieval with that.
He needs a what?
I guess he needs to get medieval with that.
Yep.
Jelly bangs his thumb with it. And maybe
Here I got all my pieces in. They call it a pickle. It's like an acid to clean all the parts before I start to solder them. Alright, here I got my ring set up on the Firestone. I got the little bug holding it all together. And now I'm just putting little pieces of solder where I want them, placing them so I can start soldering my ring band and my bezel together. So here I'm spinning the stone, just making sure that everything's in the proper place. And here we're going to zoom in a little bit so you can see how everything's held together. I got my solder down and now I'm getting my torch lit here, and I'm going to start soldering my ring band to my bezel, making sure it's all connected good and everything. So I have one complete ring. Alright, so here one of my little pieces of solder jumps, so you see me pick up the pick and move it back in place so I can continue to solder everything and get it all together. Alrighty, so I just got done soldering my ring to the bezel, and you can see how dull and ugly looking it is before I go to polish it.
Alright, I am setting up the stuff that I am going to work on today, and I'm getting everything in order. I have my back plate, my bezel, And I have my ring shank and my stone. And I'm getting it ready to start put together. Alright, it's time for me to put it together. I am working on making sure that it is straight, so when I put it on my finger, it doesn't look lopsided or it's sitting all weird. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. Hey look, it was Tim that was missing this time. I actually found him over here polishing up his new ring. We're gonna see how this one turns out after he completes polishing it.
And now it's my wife's turn on the polisher, so she's just polishing up her ring after getting it all soldered together, and then see if there's any flaws or anything else going on. So after using the polishing wheel, my wife has switched over to use the little Dremel tool here to get the back plate a little bit more, get some of that solder off, and get between her ring shank and the back plate here before putting it in the tumbler. Now Angie's taking a break, getting her some Skinny Pop and some Starburst.
Earl!
Yep.
I'm not trying. Okay, time has come. I have to learn how to cut my own silver. I'm absolutely petrified, but I have Bug helping me. So here goes my first attempt at doing it. Okay guys, woo, you can breathe. Y'all know I just cut my first piece of silver and I'm not having a panic attack, buddy.
I just wasted $10.
You better shut your face. Don't you dare kind of thing. You know.
Alrighty, so this is what it looks like. We just got it out of the tumbler. So there it is. Alrighty, so now we got the stone set inside the ring. And now we're gonna lock down the edges, hold the stone in. So here's my ring after getting the stone set and the bezel all shaped down to hold the stone in, and now I got black mask on it to give some 3D definition to the ring.
Right here I'm preparing my ring to actually set my stone, but before I do so, I am actually personalizing it by adding a little bit of my mother's ashes and a forget-me-not flower seed. I now have my stone set, and I am now working around the bezel to make sure that it becomes tight enough to hold my stone into place. I am having to work at it differently because I have never used this type of bezel, and I'm actually pretty excited about it. And here's my ring. I am finally finished, and let me tell you, boy, that ring was a doozy for me.
Alrighty, so I just got done with the final polish, and here is the finished product. So this is the first thing that I've ever made in silversmithing, so I'm pretty proud of it, and woohoo! Alrighty, so that was our fun-filled day of silversmithing as husband and wife here in Quartzsite. So thanks for watching, have a great day, and we'll catch you later.